Corn and soybeans ended last week on a positive note following crop tour. AgDay's Michelle Rook lets us know if we can keep that pace going this week in Markets Now.
Welcome to Markets Now. I'm Michelle Rook along with Brian Grady with Pro Farmer. Friday's market closes mixed in the grains, but following estimates out from the Pro Farmer estimates. And Brian, let's talk about corn, down 3 bushels per acre on yield nationally is where Pro Farmer has it at 172. Why did you feel like you needed to come down those bushels?
Boy, the crop was really rushed and pushed to the finish line. Some cases, the actual finish line where the crop is just given up with the extreme heat, and other cases where it's really been pushed hard. And we just felt like the finish isn't going to be nearly what it needs to be to get to where USDA estimated in August.
Production falling under 15 billion bushels, but does that get us under 2 billion bushels ending stocks?
Well, so we had cushion on corn, so we could probably lose 80 million, 100 million bushels, and it probably doesn't have a whole lot of market impact, to be honest with you, for corn. So there was some corn there. That's different than soybeans, and we'll talk about that later. But we feel like just from a supply and demand perspective, I don't think these numbers are going to have too much of an impact. Now, keep in mind, we increased our harvested acreage by 675,000 acres based on FSA certified acreage as of August. And so some of that acreage increase offset the yield reduction as well. And so we probably aren't losing as many bushels because of that as what it would have been if it was just a straight yield reduction.
On soybeans, Pro Farmer cut yield a little over a bushel per acre. We don't have a lot of wiggle room in that crop. So what does this do to ending stocks? Do we get below a 200 million, Brian?
Yeah, so like you mentioned, not much cushion on the soybean side of things. So when you start to whittle off on the yield, it has potential game-changing implications for the soybean market. And I think that when you look at the balance sheets now for 2023, 24, if you plug in our production numbers for both corn and soybeans, the impact is much greater on soybeans than what it is on corn. We'll see. You still have a long time to go, and we still have a long time until harvest, and things can change. But as we sit here today with our production estimates, definitely the bigger impact is to the soybean balance sheet.
All right, thanks for joining us, Brian Grady with Pro Farmer. That's Markets Now, and we'll have more AgDay coming up.